Hello everybody, I'm gonna issue a short warning before the actual video is going to start.
Yes.
I'll put this in front of all the videos in this series. Quite simple, the language can get rough, can get foul.
It will get foul, it will get rough.
Yes, don't take any offense. It's not meant to offend anybody except for Igor. We mean to offend Igor, but you know, that's not easily going to happen.
I'm you should.
There we go already. No, it's all meant to take with, you know, to just take
safety measures.
Yes, and it's just for fun, shits and giggles, and it can be really polite and nice as well. But I'm not going to make any promises because I don't know what's coming next. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video. So, for today, one of us has a subject, and we're going to discuss that subject. The really fun thing about it that the other one doesn't know the subject before we start the video. The only requirement is it has to be wargame related.
Yes.
Yes. So, today's subject, Igor, is what do you like better? Regular kill team or kill team arena? And go!
Kill team, I think. Kill team mainly because commander's a thing in there as well.
But you could easily use a commander and kill team as well. If you just agree. Yeah, in arena. If you just agree on doing that, that's okay.
Yeah, but I don't know how it would work. I would like. I don't know. Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough. It means. I don't know. I think my main gripe with arena is still. Bodies.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
Like again, like it's been the subject with most of our games at the end. That we were like, look, this guy had more models, so it kind of felt like he was running away with it.
We've played 5 games so far.
Yes.
One we really screwed up, and nobody ever gets to see that one because it's already deleted.
Yes. I won. And then we did that one again.
You won it again?
I won it again because...
You had more bodies?
Because of my bodies.
Yes.
Then we had the Tyranids where I won, where I just won.
Yeah.
Because of bodies constantly. Because again, I went for A objectives and I kept playing my... And I had, I had good cards for the bodies that I had, so...
We played Necrons versus Deathwatch. And there then I played the Necrons and I won. And I had just more bodies than you had.
Yes.
And we recorded one today, and I'm not gonna...
Yeah, exactly. Something happened today.
Yeah, well, the team with more bodies... It was the most overwhelming victory so far. I'll just put this video out after that.
Yeah, let's put that after. I was just gonna say, I think people can actually like assume what happened there. Like,
yes, so we can just talk about it.
Yeah, exactly.
We played Orcs against Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yes.
We actually adjusted the Adeptus Mechanicus team instead of what we normally use to by taking out the Arcbus and
of course, yeah.
To make it more viable in arena, we took the just finished Orc kill team, which is just thrown together whatever it's thrown in there what I wanted to paint basically. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't just the Orcs just nicked the victory; they just ran away with it turn 1.
Yeah.
We stopped the game after turn 3.
Well, yeah, the AdMac had like I said, like the linchpin was that one combat dude flank because you saw you saw it as well. I wherever I was going to put the majority of my combat dudes, you were going to counter it with the dude, and at that point, like as an Orc player, as a let's say a Horde. Team, you have options because you can open all the doors and basically open the board up for yourself. The other end has to fucking take a point because you can't. What I could have
basically
done,
comes down to is if you play a smaller team in Kill Team Arena, you're already standing bent over at the table. Yes, you don't get to decide who's going to drive anymore.
No, that's true.
You're just going to follow, and You have to play a reaction game.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you then get like what happened, did you get initiative turn 1?
No, you did. You did.
Yeah.
You got the initiative.
But it would have been worse. It would have been worse if you got forced up with initiative as well turn 1.
Yeah.
Because then you're sitting there and, Jesus, what am I going to do now?
No, wait, I did get
I'm
initiative.
pretty sure you got initiative.
I got
turn
initiative,
1.
yeah, because
Yes.
because I moved up.
Yeah, and I got to counter all your moves with more bodies.
Yep.
And then you're even screwed more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, exactly. It feels like you're set in as a well, like I said, the Horde has the advantage of the board and basically driving it, and if you don't counter it as the elite force, I would say specialized force, if you will, because again, if people have seen the Orc versus AdMac battle report, they will see that from turn 1, where your combat dude takes up my combat dude, and that entire flank is just open, that's where everything fell to shit, basically. Right then and there.
That's what we discussed in the post game.
Yes.
Thing after the game as well. Because of that entire flank, there were 5 objectives on the table, and there were 2 on that flank, and there was no AdMac on that flank, meaning the Orcs every turn have 2 objectives, meaning they only have to fight over 1 and harass the other 2.
Yep.
They don't even have to have them, they just have to make sure they're close, and just to annoy the opponent and basically force the opponent to react to it. And therefore you can just, it ended with just Gretchen sitting on objectives and the Orcs going on for a good scrap.
Yep. Yeah, that's how Death Squad operate. It's putting the poxwalkers in front of doors, and then next you just park them on a point, and it's like, well, now the other guys are gonna stomp around and do shit.
And the only good thing about that guard is that they have a way better armor save. They are disgustingly resilient. They have a higher toughness value. They are far better at it than Orcs.
Yep.
They have serious good combat and shooting skills and abilities and weapons and So I think for rule streamlined, Arena's better.
Yeah, definitely for tournament. Yeah, exactly.
But also the clarity is you measure base to base. It's all far clearer. You measure around everything, so no.
That's true.
Is it this or is it this? That's all taken out. That's good. I enjoyed that part. On the other hand, I do like playing on a nice table with buildings and scenery and stuff as well. So I have no real preference. I enjoy both types.
Okay.
But I do feel in Arena, I completely agree. If you have the bigger team, you have the advantage. Your opponent's already standing bent over.
Yeah.
Yes. You're going to be in the driving seat, basically. You're going to dictate the game. We already discussed to play a game of Orcs versus Tyranids with 2 big teams and see what happens then, because then it's going to be a real scrap.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think putting 2 elite teams up against each other would be fair as well. Although I have to say, the Tyranid versus Space Marine game, it was, I think, it finished at like 2 or 3 victory points.
Yeah.
And if there would have been a 5th turn, the outcome of the game could have been completely the other side around. The Space Marines could have been the victor because they did punish the Tyranids in that game.
Yes.
But that's also the game where we basically both notice that if you play Primaris Marines and use them in pairs, they seem to be way more powerful than.
Suddenly, it was like it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like one of them was like, they're annoying because they have 2 wounds and a good save. But suddenly, if there's 2, that's like shit. There's 4 wounds.
Yeah,
not the saves, and then
and a whole lot of attacks.
Yeah.
In general, they have 2 attacks base, and then the sergeants have 3 and 4 attacks, and then there's damage going around. Now we don't super fine tune our teams.
No.
Because we don't want to.
With time.
Well, it's not for time. It's also not what it's at.
I know it's time for it.
But how much fun is watching a battle report that's finished in turn 1?
Yeah.
That's no fun.
No.
I also don't like games that are done in turn 1, and I don't like what we had with the Orcs. The victory was so big, we stopped after 3 turns.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the game with the Tyranids and the Space Marines again, where we fight intense for 4 turns, and then there's I have a narrow loss. Yeah, that's better. And then just in turn 2, you basically can see,
Yeah.
well, the ship has sunk, it's over.
Yeah.
You know, it's like 9 to 2, it's done.
Yeah, it was very good.
So, that's good for this one, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
You have more to say?
No.
You want to take a dump in the kill team box?
Maybe.
You the kill team arena box. Stick a nice, smelly, big.
Yeah.
Well,
It's your box, I don't give a shit.
Oh yes, go get your own box.
Fuck that shit. I'm buying one.
Yes, so I hope you liked this video.
Yeah, it's
It stayed pretty decent. Yeah.
good. Yeah.
A little bit of bending over and shitting in boxes, but
Yeah.
but okay, so we're gonna stop it here. And I hope you liked this video. Let us know, and if you have any subjects that you want us to discuss,
Exactly. Yeah. Put them in the.
drop them down
comments,
below, and we'll try and do that.
Yeah.
And you know what
What?
we should do for the next time?
No.
We don't read the comments on this video
Uh-huh.
at all.
Okay.
And when we record one, we're first going to read the comments, and we'll just so that we both don't know what's coming.
Oh God.
That's better. So we're going to stop it here.
Sure.
And hope you enjoyed it. And well, we'll do a couple of these, and then we'll see if people like it or not. And
Yeah.
then, there's a lot of hate.
Yeah.
We might stop it. Maybe. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.